Hello and welcome to another session of Kalamba Katch Ups. This week we're going to be taking you through our latest release, Dolphin Rich's Hold and Win. No surprises, the game features a lot of dolphins. What is surprising is that there is a fish in there that looks strikingly similar to Elliot. It's the clownfish, you know, the one from Finding Nemo.
Yes, I do know that one.
The one that's got like a lost expression on his face all the time. Lost and helpless. So if you look out for that fish, that was inspired by Elliot.
That's me.
So yeah, very excited about another Hold and Win addition to the game's roadmap for this year. I think I like the look of the slot. It's very kind of old school slot to me, but the soundtrack is cool. The features are cool. You're obviously going to do a deep dive into that. But let's unpack the theme first and foremost.
No pun intended with the deep dive.
The deep dive, yeah. It is a deep dive. You're going to have to go pretty deep for this because it's the
the
bottom
sea.
of the ocean, literally.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I mean, we've discussed the theme. It's kind of, you know, a little bit of Little Mermaid-y kind of thing with the dolphins. We've got the clownfish. We've got octopus.
We've got crab, Sebastian.
Sebastian the crab. We've got hidden treasure. It's basically the base game is on the boat on the seabed basically.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, no surprises there. Soundtrack is good. I like the soundtrack. Why don't you walk me through the most important part, which is obviously the mechanics and the features of the game?
Yeah, sure. So the mechanic of the game, obviously we've got two pretty much mechanics in there. We've got the hold and win mechanic, and then we do have the multiplier wild mechanic as well. Mm-hmm. So for the lowest bet option on the hyper bet side, the multiplier wilds is the most important mechanic, or the most apparent mechanic there is there. It happens quite frequently. So on columns 2 and 4, you get the multipliers. And the hold and win spins, well, the cash pot ones are disabled. Then you go to hyper bet level 2, where you do have the hold and win spins, and then level 3 you have the super hold and win spins as well.
Okay, so 3 hyper bet levels. By the way, those are on the left side of the panel if you're looking at the game, which you'll see in the demo later on. 3 hyper bet levels.
That's correct.
First one focuses on wilds.
Yeah, the multiplier wilds. That's correct, yeah.
Second hyper bet level, which is the hold and win feature.
The hold and win feature. Well, you get a hold and win spins, but you can win the main prizes at the top, which is highlighted on top of the game. Okay. And then you have the super hold and win, which has them all. They all have the multiplied wilds.
Yeah.
But just the bet level 1.
And what's the hit rate across those hyper bet levels?
So about 1 in 137 spins will get you into the base game, and that's across all the bet levels. Yeah.
Across all of them.
Across
okay,
all
so
of
it's
them.
the same hit frequency. Okay,
yeah,
cool. All right. Does the game kind of animate or change as you're going through hyper bet levels or going through different kinds of wins? I mean, I know that there was like the real highlights and animates with all the seaweed coming out, and it's pretty cool. I like that feature.
You mean on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the player click on the bet levels, they can clearly see that what they're choosing.
Yeah. So they know what they're doing basically. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's pretty intuitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay. Cool. Right. So that's most of the features. I know you are going to be doing a game demo shortly, so you'll do a little bit more of a detailed dive into those. Excuse the, I gotta stop using that word. What's an alternative to deep dive? Unpack,
yeah.
Unpack the features.
Under the sea, I don't know.
Under the sea. Sorry.
Should we just go straight into it?
I think we should. I think we need a break.
Right, let's do a deep dive into Dolphin Rich's Hold and Win. Let's go straight over the hyper bet levels. We do have hyper bet level 1, 2, and 3. Each one offers something a little different. So hyper bet level 1, it's got number 6 there because it takes 6 shells to activate the hold and win spins, but you can't win the cash pot prizes. Level 2 and level 3, you can win the cash pot prizes, and it takes level 2, 5 shells to go into the hold and win spins, and the top one only takes 4 shells, but these are the super hold and win spins. So we do a few base game spins now on hyper bet level 3. We've got 2 treasure chests here. We need 1 more to get into the buy bonus, which unfortunately we just missed. We also do have the Dolphin, which can only fall onto column 2 and 4. On the base game, they will have a ×2 multiplier. This is another mechanic that we have used very well in this game, and it's more apparent on hyper bet level 1. So right here, we are going into the super hold and win spins. As we have accumulated more than 4 of the shells, we've actually got 6, which is fantastic. And we landed one of the cash pot shells as well. So as you can see at the top, it's filtering through the numbers and hopefully it lands on the 4,000, the maxi. But unfortunately, we just got the mini prize there of 40 euros. You have 3 spins. Every single time it is a dead spin and you don't land anything, it goes down to 2. But once you hit something, it goes straight back up to 3. So we've got one more spin left. If you fill up the whole screen, then you complete it and you will get the additional 20 on the side added onto the prizes. 93 euros, not too bad. Okay. Now, just do a few more base game spins here, see if we can actually get into the free spins. We need one more treasure chest, which we have just hit, which is fantastic. So we go straight into the to the buy bonus now, into the bonus round, where we have got 10 free spins. And it's like the base game, but we do have the multiplier here with the Dolphin. It can be ×2, ×3, ×4, and it needs to match either on column 2 or column 4. So for example here, you have the ×3 and the ×3. That will equal to ×9. It can go up to ×16 if you land both of the ×4s, which we just did there. But obviously, we need higher paying symbols to match the multiplier wilds with to make a better payout. You can also trigger the hold and win spins here, which you would need, which we have achieved here because we have got 4 or more shells, which is good. And are we going to land the 4? Okay, so we got the minus. So we got the 200, not too bad. And then we've got a few more gaps that we can fill here. We've got another cash pot prize, which hopefully we get the major or maxi. Ah, we've got the mini there. And the whole of the music and the soundtrack of this game does really tie in quite nicely with the game. And you can kind of tell as well when you do get the cash pot prize where it's kind of going to go land based on the audio as well, because it does go a higher pitch tone when it's about to land. So I always pay attention to that as well when I'm playing this game. So we've got 5 spots available. Okay, we've got another cash pot. Let's see where this one goes. And we have... Well, okay, we hit the minor again, 200, not too bad. Obviously, the mini being more... what's the word? More apparent to win, and maxi being less, obviously, due to it being the highest prize that we have. Cash pot here. I wouldn't mind taking another minor, it's not too bad. Okay, mini, which is 40. And we've got one more spot available, so if we do hit this one, then we've collected everything, then we do get this 20 euros added on top as well, which we just hit, which is fantastic. So what it does now with the 20 euros then adds up all the values on the screen and then pays out the player. So in this case, we won 532, I believe. Okay, so yep, as you see, we won 532 euros just there, which is lovely. So these are the super hold and win spins. So we are actually still in the free spins round. So we do have 3 more spins left. But if you do land 2 treasure chests, like we just did just then, you do get an additional 3 added spins as well. So now you can see here, we've got 11 out of 16. And with the Dolphins, as you can see, you do have ×2, ×3, and ×4. You can only ever land the same ×3 or ×2, ×4, the same value on the reel. So for example, ×3 will be ×3, ×4 will be with ×4. You can never mix and match with these ones. And the highest is obviously the ×16 because they do get multiplied together. So we've got one more spin left potentially. Okay, so right towards the end, we do enter into the super hold and win spins again. See if we can get more luck and see if we can hopefully win the major one this time, which would be fantastic. So the aim of the game here, when I play this game, obviously we're just focusing on hopefully these shells will bring the cash pot, that's where obviously the max win will come from on this game, is obviously getting the cash pot and then winning the maxi on top of that. Two more spots available, one more. If we hit this again, like shown before, you do get the added 20 on top. Okay, we've got the cash pot. And we are going to here. Oh, we hit the mini there. So unfortunately, not the maxi this time. Maybe next time I can show you winning the maxi, but we can't always be as lucky. So I do believe that we are still in the free spins round after this, which we do. We do have one more spin, unless we do. Okay, so we're straight back in on our last spin. We're straight back into the hold and win spins because we did land 4 or more clams or oysters, whatever the best you would describe them as. So we've got 2 cash pots at the same time here. So obviously it'll do it one by one. Hopefully we'll get more. So we win the mini prize here of 40 euros. So bring up the cash pot, the second one. As you can hear as well with the noise, you can kind of tell where it's going to land. And we got the minor, fantastic. So we've got 5 more spots available. We've got 2 spins left if we don't hit anything on the reels. 3 more spots available. Okay, this could potentially be the last spin, which it is. And I believe this will be the end of the bonus round, considering we entered into the hold and win spins on the last spin of the buy bonus. There we go. So in the end, not a bad free spins there, 1 over 1,000. Unfortunately, can't be when I actually play for real money. But end of the day, this is everything about Dolphin Rich's hold and win. I hope you enjoyed the video, and on to the next one. Thank you guys.